Logan County Herald today, and we're out here at Rusty's Clubhouse, and I'm here with Don Boss from the Oasis and Wally Reichstedt. And tell me what you're going to do here, boys.
Well, we're going to try to make this our new home, is what we're going to try to do.
All righty.
It's been a long journey for our board to get to this point.
I bet it has.
We're here.
Yes, it is.
Well, can we go inside and do a look-see?
Hey, we'd love to have you.
Okay, Don, we're back in the building, and can you tell us where we're at, location-wise?
Right now, we're standing in the future computer lab. This is going to house 6 computers with various printers and things like that for classes that we hold. That wall that you see in front of you there is a partition wall that's going to be removed. And the wall directly to the west over there where there's glass in it will also be removed. So this will be a large activity area and card playing and various other things that we did at the center in that activity area as well.
Do you know what you've gone up square footage-wise?
Yes, we've increased our square footage by about 5,000 square feet.
Because you, in all honesty, you were up near capacity in that, weren't you?
We were really at capacity in terms of what square footage we had upstairs. The downstairs had 6,000 square feet as well. We used that for storage. But our capacity upstairs, we were always fighting between what activity to hold when and calendars and various other things that we had to do to make that work. This should offer us a lot more space, a lot more flexibility in our schedule, and it should be a lot better for everyone.
Okay.
It's going to be kind of a warm place too. We're planning to have a fireplace over along this wall here and some seating area here, comfort.
On this east wall. All
Yes.
right. So do we want to go look at some more things?
Sure.
Okay.
We got a lot to show.
All right. And Wally, you want to tell us where we're at in the building now?
Sure. We were just down in the computer lab. There'll be 4 offices that come along here. They will go down to where that hood is on that area there, and making those 4 offices along here. All of this will come out in the process, and then the walls will start right there and go back.
Okay. So they'll be nice deep offices.
Yes.
Who else can be in the office area, Don?
Well, I don't know whether it's fortunate or unfortunate. I'm going to be in one of the offices.
Okay.
We have an administrative assistant secretary to have the other office. We have a treasurer that comes in every so often that will also take up part of that. And then we have other service providers. We have the Veterans Affairs. We have other services that come in to utilize offices. We do taxes. They'll also be in those offices as well. So they'll be rotated around.
Okay, good, good. So
We also have to find a place always for our lady who trims toenails for us too.
right, and that's a well-used service, from my understanding.
Yes, it is.
So I'll tell you what, people, I'm just nosy as who wouldn't have it. We're going to go look at some more. Don, where are we at now?
Well, we're in the old kitchen of what had Rusty's, and now we're in our new kitchen that we're going to remodel here. That unit that has the sinks in it will leave, and that'll be refrigerators, coolers, and all those things along there. That end over there will be the dirty end of the world, will be the dishwashing end, and this will be our clean end over here with the sink. This oven will stay, that range there will stay all underneath this hood with the Ansel system and such. We're going to keep the coolers for large events if we need to have large events for support. The cooler back there we're turning into a pantry. So we're going to have the plans really look nice for this. I think it's going to turn out to be very nice.
Good.
There'll be a center prep table here too, right?
Yep.
Okay. So this is more kitchen space than you had when you were downtown?
Yes. Not only is it more, but it'll be better organized for us. The one downtown was kind of a makeshift from the bank, and we just try to make do with what we had. But this will be a nice facility for us.
Yes, yes. And I understand we're coming back at midpoint, and we're going to talk about how far you've come, and then we kind of like to be invited back a 3rd time when you're done.
Be glad to.
And we'll talk about it, and we'll see, and keep the people around here informed as to your progress and what's going on.
Sure.
So let's move again. Right now, we're just in the small dining room that had the raised stage in the corner. We're in that room, right off the bar. And Dom, why don't you fill us in on what's the plan here?
Really, we're not doing too much to this area. This area right now has all this equipment in it that we do not need, and that we're conducting a sale on February 24th, 9 a.m. to noon, and February 25th, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So we're welcoming anyone to come in. We're trying to raise funds to offset our remodeling costs. But this room essentially will stay the same. This room and the room to the west here will probably be rooms that we would rent out or use for special occasions that we have or special events that we have at the Oasis Senior Center. Now the room to the left with the bar in it, the bar of course is going to go. We don't think that's conducive to our senior activities. So we're actually planning a meeting room where the bar is at, and then to the south of that we're going to have a gift shop, and then to the west of those two rooms will be a fitness room, because everyone seems to be health conscious these days.
Yes.
And that would be a good thing for seniors to get involved in, as a matter of fact.
Can we back up about the sale a little bit? Is it an auction? Is it a tag sale? Make me an offer?
Well, I tell you what, we've had two different thoughts on it. We're still deciding this week. What we're accepting here is we're accepting bids on all of this. We had a gentleman that gave us prices on what all this restaurant equipment was worth, because really it's new to us and we did not know. So he gave us those prices, and we're going to show those prices out, and if folks want to bid on it, and at least they have an idea of what it's worth as well, so they'll know how to bid on these things accordingly. So everything you see in the room here is a sale, plus there's some items in the actual old kitchen area that'll be for sale as well. So
Okay.
we got a lot of things.
So,
One of the things we are planning to do perhaps with this room, not necessarily, but we think this is what it's going to be. You know, we sponsor bingo, and this probably will become the bingo area here for us. Presently, the Eagles has given us use of their room out there until we come back into our own element here. So, but this is kind of what Carol, I think, has been looking at as bingo area.
good, good. Do you have a timeline?
Yes, the timeline was November 1st to be in this building for me. That's been postponed severely now, and our timeline for this is that the bid for construction should go out next week. We plan on getting a contractor by March 1st. Our plan is about an 8 to 10 week project, so about in May sometime is when we plan to occupy the building. And that happens to coincide with our anniversary date for our opening anyway for the organization. So
Well, interesting.
yeah.
So, and you're talking May of 14.
Yes, we're talking May of this year.
Boy, you boys are going to work fast, aren't you?
We're hoping to. We're hoping to.
Okay. Well, let's take a look, see at some of this stuff that's for sale.
Okay. This is a point of sale system here. I mean,
Okay,
can you
yes.
imagine that? I don't even understand all that it does, but it's supposedly it's worth $1,000 as it is, and then you got various glasses and plates and
Lots of china.
lots of stuff. Yeah, there's a toaster, and those are, I guess, are those heating cabinets there?
Warming ovens, yes.
Warming ovens, yeah, and they're quite expensive, but I mean they're going out of here for a song, I would say. So, in all these things we need to get rid of so that the construction crews can have an empty place to kind of do the things that they need to do.
Right, and it's stuff that wouldn't be actually useful to you.
No, no, we took all that we needed and we put it into our, what we call our inventory control area, which is in the very back of the building. So we have everything that we really need, and we saved some things from the fire itself. Not nearly enough, but we saved some. And between the two, we should have enough to do what programs and activities that we sponsor and do. Good,
good. You know, you don't realize what you didn't realize you lost until you start to need it again.
That's exactly right.
Because I can remember when the restaurant burned, when I started cooking again, We didn't have anything to put it in.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a process, and it's a healing process, and you know, out of the ashes, you know, raises the phoenix, and I'm excited about this for you guys.
We're certainly excited. We want to invite you guys back for an April showing, because we should be about midway into construction point then, hopefully, and then you guys will take another tour of it, and you guys can see exactly how much progress has been made and how many more white hairs Wally has and others have that have really diligently worked very, very, very hard on this project. Have really done so.
Good. Well, Wally, at least you got here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. And I go off board in April, so I'm done then. I feel so bad about that, you know that.
Yeah, and I know you ride sticks. Yeah, I bet you're done. You guys are very hard workers in this community. Thank you.
Thanks.
And